Now, why do we need a federal integrity commission? Because the former government supposedly paid too much for a block of land in the new Western Sydney airport, but not one for an independent senator now threatening to scuttle the government's workplace relation laws unless federal taxpayers forgive the ACT government $100 million in housing debt. How is a possibly incompetent purchase a scandal, but a deliberate attempt to bully the government into a $100 million gift to the ACT not seeking a bribe? I mean, why is one so morally heinous and the other just political horse trading? Or is it just that these things are only bad when they happen under former coalition governments? In defending his bid to make support for the government's industry-wide strike legislation conditional upon a $100 million gift to the ACT, new Senator David Pocock cited the former government's alleged deal to drop Tasmania's housing debt in return for support for tax cuts. Well, on that, two wrongs don't make a right, and I thought these Green independents were supposed to be all about integrity. Now, to her credit, Labor Finance Minister Katy Gallagher has rebuffed David Pocock's brazen demand, and she said, and I quote, "I don't think it's right to waive debts for the price of a vote on the Senate floor." And she's absolutely right. Let's hope this political rectitude is maintained. Let's be clear, any government that gets into the business of forgiving debts, especially the debts of chronically mismanaged state and territory governments, is on a very slippery slope to fiscal ruin. And so much for the cleaner, better politics that the Teals and their allies said they wanted. Here they are, not raising standards, but lowering them. This is the very worst sort of politically self-interested pork barrelling, and it's not coming from the established political parties, which at least grasp the conventions of Senate negotiations, but a naive and sanctimonious Green-like senator.